Sup everyone, this is Draco FF back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news now, and there are speculations in regards to Thiago of Bayern Munich, Dayot Upamecano of RB Leipzig's potential transfer to Manchester United. We are going to discuss all of that, as well as a bit of a look around Donny van der Beek's situation. Also, you might want to see, you have seen, I'm sure you guys have noticed a bit of a background change. I thought a bit of a upgrade. Had a bit of time in the afternoon and thought, you know what, let me just add a bit of fancy stuff. There should be some relative information on the screen for you guys as I talk along. But first and foremost, we are looking at Thiago. So Thiago is going to leave Bayern. That's pretty much been confirmed by the club. He has had his last season at Bayern. He's had a fantastic ending of a season. Forget the ending, he had a fantastic career at Bayern. To top it off with a treble winning is one of the greatest achievement as a club player can achieve. So obviously his contract is due to run out, and he has pretty much confirmed. A lot of outlets are confirming that he will leave Bayern Munich, and there are reports suggesting that Liverpool are interested in him. They have been heavily linked to him. However, financially they are not stable to make a bid for him. Hence why the bit of a delay. They are looking to potentially sell on a player before they can purchase Thiago, and that has enabled Manchester United to get into the mix on a late hour, last minute, to get into the mix and force Liverpool's hand or risk losing Thiago to Manchester United, potentially, right? So this is the article. I'm going to read the article. Pretty much the same news across a lot of the articles in this morning's papers. Liverpool have been heavily linked with a move for Bayern Munich midfielder Thiago Alcantara. It is a name that would be familiar among Manchester United fans because David Moyes tried to sign him in 2013. Remember that, guys? But I'm going to continue reading, a little bit more so I don't have to read the whole thing. Norwegian journalist Frederick previously claimed that Manchester United were interested in the Spanish international, as well as doing a deal to bring Ajax star Donny van der Beek to Old Trafford. Now he has added some information to suggest Liverpool need to sell players before they buy players. So this is what he has tweeted. He's one of the most reputable journalists out there as well. The tweet in English says Liverpool's financial situation apparently means that they have to sell before they can buy Thiago. United come late to the party here, but in that sense, it is possible to coup Thiago. So not a good news for Liverpool, very good news for Manchester United. So this is what the situation around Thiago. Personally, for me, I would love to have a Thiago, right? He is experienced. He's a winner. He has great passing range, great composure. He is one of the best central midfielders currently right now, certainly amongst the top 3 midfielders in world football, right? He can pick a ball, he can control the midfield or help control the midfield. He is immune to the pressing play. We've seen that with Bayern when he plays. He can wriggle away from pressing. He's got such a great mind in terms of how he moves around the pitch, how he creates space, how he makes those passes that nobody sees. And he has been a revelation last few seasons, especially this season. We all know Thiago is a talented player. And having been linked with Manchester United, having what United have done yesterday, for me, waking up and seeing a lot of these reports, especially from reputable people coming out and saying potentially Thiago might end up at Manchester United, fills me with a bit of joy, It does potentially mean that one of the midfielders that we have has to be moved on, whether that's Fred. There's rumours going around in regards to Fred potentially moving on to Galatasaray or going out on a loan at the very least. We got an AG Matic, obviously, and we just signed Donny van der Beek. There are 50 to 60 games to play in a season, guys, right? So signing Thiago does make sense, especially for that price. You're looking at someone like the price is being touted in around the £30 million mark, ranging from 25 to £30 million mark. You look at someone like Jack Grealish, right? The price is around £60 million for Jack Grealish, who's not proven in the top of competitions. He never played in the Champions League. He just had a very good season at Aston Villa, who was fighting relegation. I think it's come to a stage where United said, throw the middle finger at Aston Villa. You know what? We're going to move on. And they went and signed Donny van der Beek for £40 million. and to potentially sign Thiago, two quality players who played at the highest levels, who won a lot of things, who's played in the Champions League, for a combined total of in and around £60 million. It's shrewd business, in my opinion. And this is the type of business that United should be doing. I think it's come to a stage where United are potentially trusting their scouts across, foreign scouts, you never know. And, thinking that, you know what, yes, fair enough, we like British players, but screw you this time around. We're going to go for foreign players. And the signing of Donny van der Beek has been such a great news to get it done over the line so quickly. It's unheard of at United, and to be potentially in the mix for Thiago is brilliant. There has been rumors going around that Matt Judge, who's the chief negotiator at Manchester United, he went and made a deal in Germany just yesterday. Holland yesterday, and he went straight to Cologne, which is Germany. He's the jet that came in. Now rumors are flying around that he's gone to going around the whole of Germany to get the likes of Dayot Upamecano, which we'll discuss, Jadon Sancho, and Thiago in the back. But there are certainly movements happening around. Part of the reason being of the movements is because once we sign a player, the UK rules mean that they have to self isolate for about 2 weeks, right? And the season starts in 2 weeks. So if we don't get a move on this week, then we'll have a lot of these new shiny toys that we won't be able to use in the first maybe game or two of the season. So hence why a bit of a rush in the making, which is great news. Yes, the transfer window is open till October, but the season starts in September, like mid-September, and United do need players. But it does also mean that United do need to get rid of players. And Thiago coming in will mean that one or maybe two of our midfielders will be surplus to requirements. I'm looking at Fred. I'm not looking at Matic because Matic just signed the contract. But I am genuinely looking at Fred. I'm not looking at McTominay because McTominay is a youth product. He can develop. But I'm looking at Fred and Andres Pereira certainly, and Jesse Lingard in the mix, although technically not a midfielder. But to get rid of that sort of like a deadwood and to bring in a quality of Donny van der Beek and potentially Thiago is going to be a fantastic summer in terms of central midfield positions for Manchester United. Right. Okay, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below in regards to Thiago. Would you take him at United? We're going to have a look at some of his stats. The stats are showing up on your screen as well, but he's 29 years of age. You know, for a player where he plays, 29 is not too bad. And, he can be a stopgap to another player coming in, give the likes of Donny van der Beek, who's still young, give, game time to help him develop in the next 3-4 seasons, right? Stats don't say anything much about him. 40 games, 33 goals, 2 assists, which is not great numbers, but the position that he plays in, he can play in defensive midfield position, although he's not a defensive midfielder. More of a deep line playmaker or central midfield position. He helps control the game, the flow of the game. Everything that Bayern does goes through him pretty much, and players in like the Mullers, Goretzkas, they are sort of higher up on the pitch, so they'll get the assist and everything. But it's not to say Thiago, because of his stats, as I said, stats do lie. That he is only 3 goals, 2 assists. No, he's one of the best central midfielders in world football right now, and he's leaving Bayern Munich. Liverpool are interested in him, but Liverpool cannot afford him at the moment. Manchester United have come in at the last minute, inquired about him with a heavy interest, and a lot of reports are coming out in regards to Thiago. But that's the latest on Thiago. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to move on to the next bit of transfer. Is Dayot Upamecano. So Manchester United have been linked with Dayot, and especially reports coming out today that United do want Dayot as the next signing to partner Harry Maguire. This is just one of the articles I'm going to read out. Obviously, various articles are reporting the same thing, pretty much the same thing. Manchester United are looking to sign RB Leipzig defender Dayot Upamecano this summer, according to reports. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is making plans to improve several areas of his squad, with Ajax midfielder Van der Beek set to join in a £40 million transfer. And the Red Devils boss is looking to improve his centre-back options to find the perfect partner for United captain Harry Maguire. So that's the sort of like a gist of it. The reports are coming that United are interested in another centre-back. We do know that we do need another centre-back. And Dayot Upamecano has been touted as one of the potential players. journalist, one of the most reputable journalists, has come out and retweeted from Mark, not tweeted, but added a comment from Mark Ogden's tweet earlier, about a few hours ago, but that Solskjaer wants Upamecano at United after selling Van der Beek. He said, the 21-year-old centre half is at his best, one of the greatest talents around. We all know that. Just extended his contract with a clause of 42 million euros, a clause that is triggered after the coming season. So, a lot of confusion. That clause is active next summer, right? So if United wait a summer, they'll get him for 42 million pounds or euros, which I don't know is probably around 38 million pounds, which is a very, very cheap option to have for a talent like Dayot Upamecano. However, the risk you're running is nearly half of Europe will be after him for that price, right? That's the risk, and you're gonna have to probably have a lot of competition. Whereas right now it's pretty much a free run. Nobody's kind of looking at him. Yes, you're probably gonna be paying a bit of extra. Some outlets are reporting 50 to 60 million pounds for him currently, and if we have the money, we need a centre back. Why not? He's pacey. He complements Harry Maguire. He ticks a lot of boxes. He's powerful. He's got a good passing range in him. Yes, he's a right foot, but that's all right when you have a talent like Dayot Upamecano. Although we do need a left-sided defender as a priority, but someone like Dayot Upamecano becoming available potentially is something that you won't pass up, right? So he ticks a lot of boxes. What does that mean for our current batch of centre backs? Right, look, so we've got Phil Jones, Smalling, and Rojo. 3 total deadwoods in our club, right? They will most likely gonna be moved on, right? At the moment, we have Harry Maguire, Lindelof, who's our preferred centre back choice, first centre back choice, with Eric Bailly in the mix. Depending on his injury. So again, another injury problem. Hopefully, he gets rid of that. So beyond that, we do not have anyone. We have people who are in loan or injured. So signing a centre back is a priority for us. It is a long season. You're not going to be playing, right? You're not going to be playing games in the Premier League where you play your first team, then have a bit of a rest in the midweek because you're playing the Europa League. You're playing in the Champions League, which means there's no rest. You're having big games each week, every 3-4 days potentially. So having depth in the squad, as well as quality of depth, is crucial for the next step of Manchester United. And reports are coming out in regards to Dayot Upamecano this morning. Brought a smile to my face. And one of the videos that I put up about a week ago, top 3 centre backs that we should sign. Dayot Upamecano is one of the guys that I did personally want at the club, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have agreed to it. Looking at his stats, as you can see, he's 21 years of age, still a young defender. He's played pretty much every single Bundesliga games this season, and he's a centre back. He's predominantly a centre back. He's one of the best talents, French talents coming out of Germany. He's had immense games in the Champions League before being knocked out. But he is a real talent, and you can see a bit of vision now. Last few transfers, with Donny van der Beek deal, and the rumors coming out in regards to Thiago and Dayot, credible sources coming out in regards to Dayot and Thiago, shows that the landscape have changed at Manchester United in regards to the transfer activity. Whereas last summer we saw a lot of players who's been linked, and we ended up buying a lot of them from the UK, British passport. But this season, so far, it does seem like with Donny van der Beek, foreign player, you can see Bruno Fernandes, a foreign player as well, who came in January, and the strong links towards Thiago and Dayot, having been linked with Jack Grealish. It just shows that a bit of a stance change, a bit of a trust in the foreign scouts. That's the latest on Manchester United transfer news. Now, there is a lot more to discuss. I will keep you guys up to any breaking news that's happening over the day. As I said on my yesterday's video, there will be a lot of daily videos, daily transfer updates going forward, and that will be the case. As always, guys, make sure you smash the like button if you like what you see. If you're feeling very generous, hit the sub button, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload, and stay far funny.